Why does a cyst form in the superolateral infrapatellar fat pad? In this case, we see a cyst in the superolateral infrapatellar fat pad, and there's also surrounding edema. So, why does a cyst specifically form in this location? This finding is commonly associated with Patellar Tendon-Lateral Femoral Condyle friction syndrome, also known as Hoffa fat pad impingement syndrome. This is a well-recognized cause of anterior knee pain, particularly in active individuals. The underlying mechanism is often patellar maltracking or an imbalance between the medial and lateral vastus muscles, leading to impingement of the superolateral aspect of the Hoffa fat pad between the inferior patella and the lateral femoral condyle. Now, let's go over 3 key points that help us diagnose this condition on MRI. First, on fluid-sensitive MRI, we look for focal increased signal intensity in the superolateral portion of the infrapatellar fat pad, specifically between the patellar tendon and the lateral femoral condyle. This edema is a hallmark feature of friction syndrome. Second, this condition is often associated with patellar malalignment, including patella alta and lateral patellar subluxation. Patellofemoral maltracking plays a significant role in the development of this syndrome. Third, a cystic lesion can sometimes be identified between the lateral femoral condyle and the lateral retinaculum. If you see both edema and a cyst in this typical location, Hoffa fat pad impingement syndrome should be a strong consideration. If you want to study these findings in greater detail with structured lessons, you can become a member of my MSK MRI YouTube channel. Plus, you can use Notion to comprehensively review all knee MRI content. Also, don't forget to check out my book Visualizing MSK Radiology, available on Amazon and eBay.